Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's show. In tonight's show, I'm going to go through my favourite music and favourite artists. Now, I do have a special guest joining me, and you know who that is. His link is in the title, Michael.JLCFC. Yes, people, we're going to be talking through our favourite music artists, until he comes on, I'll kick things off. But big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this channel, and I talk about loads of different things apart from football. Like on last night's show, I spoke about video games. I mean, oh my goodness me, what a stream that was! That was absolutely epic, honestly. It's like, and I was surprised at how well you guys knew your video games. Absolutely amazing. Big up to every single one of you for that. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel and F1 channel. The links are in the description and pinned on top of the live chat, and also in the description as well is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if you wish to fund my YouTube channel today, you can select the level you want and you get early access to new videos, members only videos, which the other day I did put up a members only video, a day in the life of Mr. Joshy J. So yeah, if you are a channel member, why not check it out? If you do want to see it, then why not consider becoming a member? $1.99 a month for level 1, and then level 2, $4.99 a month. So literally, you can select what level you want. All the information pinned on top of the chat and in the description. Right, my favourite music artists are, obviously, I got a few. I quite like the Gorillaz with David Alban doing it. Yeah, and the Gorillaz, the cartoon and that. They did a song called Dirty Harry, Feel Good Inc., and Rhinestones. Yeah, good bands they are in the Gorillaz. I'm a big fan of the Gorillaz. I like the cartoon look to them. They're absolutely fantastic. Another band I quite like is Busted. Year 3000, that's a good song. Glad I crashed the wedding, that's a good song as well. Very good song. And yeah, McFly, they're also good as well. But also, Busted and McFly, they literally teamed up with each other and became Muck Busted, which I found that very interesting. But obviously, just having sipping my coffee. But yeah, Muck Busted. I'm more of a fan of Busted, I think, than McFly, but I didn't mind them when they're both together, but it did seem a bit weird to me how they're both together and that they weren't their own separate bands anymore. It was very strange. And later on in time, again, they became their separate bands again. McFly went their own direction and Busted went their own direction as well. So, yep. Eminem is another music artist I like, the rapper Eminem. I mean, Lose Yourself and All Right, Let's Lose It. Let's lose it. Let's lose it. Go Crazy. Go Baby. That's another good song as well. Very good. Toy Soldiers as well. That's another good one. Rockstar, We Made You. Another good one. Eminem, though, he is just the GOAT. Honestly, when it comes to rap, I absolutely love Eminem. He is absolutely amazing, And what other ones do I like? Justin Timberlake, he's another good one I quite like. You know, he's done songs called "Sexy Back" and you know, "Cry Me Out" with Timberland, or "Carry Out." That's it, "Carry Out." He's done that with Timberland. You know, obviously you don't know who Timberland is. He's another music artist. Being a rapper, he is as well. 50 Cent is another one I like. Who else? Jay-Z. That's another rapper I quite like. And obviously, he's married to Beyonce, where Beyonce was in Destiny's Child. And The Wanted, that's another band I like, was The Wanted. You know, I thought they produced some very good music at the end of the day. But music in general, what is my sort of favourite music? Pop music, dance music, R&B, hip hop, a bit of 80s, 90s music is good, and music from the early 2000s as well. Brilliant. You know, to me, that was when it's really in its prime these days. Sometimes you still get some good music, but to me, it's not as like, it doesn't have quite the same thrill and passion as what it had to me in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. That is when I think music was really in its prime. Right, let's see. Connor Rains, big up to you, mate. What do you think of Blue Zone? Yeah, big up Joshua J. Geezer. Fully agree with you, mate. Great him, isn't he? Starboy. I feel your face are my favourite songs from him. Oh, cool. Wicked. That's good. Oh, here we go. I got some breaking transfer news. Chelsea signed 2 more kids today, and here we go from Fab. And if we keep signing kids, we will be mid-table club and be running like a Brighton. The weekends, yeah, I quite like the weekends. Connor, he's very good. Can we do game shows in the 90s? Next one this week. Like I said on Michael.ChelseaFC's stream down out sorting, that'll probably be somewhere over the weekend. Big up Joshua J. Geezer, Connor Rains, fully agree with you, mate. Great him, isn't he, Starboy? And I Feel Your Face are my favourite songs from him. What About Goals by Spandau Ballet? Blue Zone, yeah, they're okay, you know. But yeah, there are some good music out there. But yeah, when I hear music these days, I don't know, man. It just doesn't have the same thrill and passion to me. When it comes to music, I like to really get stuck into it and think, oh, wow, this song's giving me the wow factor. The Killers, Mr. Brightside, you know, I like that song as well. I'm Mr. Brightside. Are We Human? That's another good song. Are we human? Are we dancers? Oh, brilliant. You know, these songs are just absolutely amazing. Yeah, Premier League football's come back. I mean, it's nice I get a break from watching, obviously, my team, because we've been abysmal this season, so I don't mind having a break from watching us, to be honest. You know, because it's in the season to forget. But obviously, you know, Michael.Chelsea FC, I sent him the link on Twitter so he can come on, you know, whenever he wants. You know, we can have a conversation about music and that. And what do we think of today's music? Today's music is okay. I've got into K-pop, etc. I do agree, you know, 10 to 15 years ago, it's better, 100%. I agree with you, 100%. Big up the legends, can't touch this like MC Hammer, 1990. Oh, classic. Can't touch this. D, 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 D. D, 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 D. I got a song from 1977. Go for it, mate. Go for it, Daniel sorting. But, you know, when I listen to music from, like, say, the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, you could tell how really in its prime it was back then. You know, these days it's a bit like with drum and bass. I find absolutely rubbish these days. It's pathetic. All you get is like, oh, get out here, man. It's just nowhere near has the same passion these days, drum and bass music. But, you know, if I had to pick my favourite, you know, like I said, it'd probably be pop, R&B, and rap as well. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm just going to add Michael in now. I can see the notifications come up. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, bollocks. Oh, what am I doing here? Going well here, isn't it, lads?
Oh. Hey! They up, Weezer!
Yes!
Yeah. I'm glad that this is a different type of stream tonight, Geezer, because, football, it's not going well on that front, but we're not here to talk about that, Geezer. I mean, if I go on about it, you know, I don't want to end up going off, so... Yeah, I put that in your chat before the stream started, Geezer.
I saw you did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone talks about, let's say tonight or the club in general, and then I'll be off. I mean, I'm not in the mood on that front, but yeah, Geezer, big up, and big up to everyone in the chat as well.
Yeah, big up to you, Brian CFC, as well. I can see you're in the chat.
Yeah. I noticed some of your chat, Jossie J. I fully agree with Cornor Reigns there as well.
Yeah.
The weekend. Yeah, he's quality, isn't he? He's top draw. Today's music. I mean, where do we stand on it? I mean, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think we could do better.
100%.
I mean, I've got into like K-pop in recent years and that. You look at how they've done it over there, and I think we've fallen behind over here on this side of the river. We've fallen behind compared to them. We've fallen behind.
Yeah,
but it is difficult though, Geezer, isn't it? I mean, how are we going to find, let's say, the next Jay-Z or the next? Let's say the next Jay-Z, the next Alicia Keys, or the next Kylie Minogue, or whoever. I mean, how are we going to find one, Geezer? I mean,
it's a bit like Eminem as well. Who on earth is going to replace Eminem? Because to me, he is just the go-to rap.
Yeah, obviously, it's a bit difficult for Eminem now, isn't it? I mean, I think we've seen that with all of them in that decade now. I mean, we're in the 20s now. I mean, we're not in the early 10s, like it once were. I mean, around that period, I mean, God, we had a lot, didn't we, that were all coming out at one time. I mean, there was, Beyonce was landing it, Rihanna was landing it.
Yeah.
You had Lady Gaga landing it, Katy Perry, all these names. And then, I mean, in terms of rap as well, I mean, you had Jay-Z, you had Drake at the beginning, until he fell off. Shame he fell off, though. But you had a lot of them in that time, and they were all landing it, weren't they, and all that. But now, I've said this on I think I said this on a YouTube channel. I think I put it in a comment once. That hip hop has not been the same ever since COVID-19.
Yeah,
and it hasn't been the same since. It hasn't.
Yeah, I agree.
It hasn't been the same anymore. I mean, aren't they calling it grime or something like that these days? Is it that Stormzy geezer who looks like Romelu Lukaku? Looks like
Yeah.
Romelu Lukaku, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I always thought that in terms of that geezer. Or yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, did you see the Brit Awards geezer? You know, Sabrina Carpenter. She was the start of the show.
Yeah.
I did watch a little bit of it this time. I mean, I did go a few years without watching it. I think you might know why, geezer.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I think we should have male and female awards. But
Yes.
that's my opinion, geezer.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it took a few years for me to. I did catch a little bit of it this year, and of course, well done to Jade from Little Mix as well. She won one. I noticed. I mean, yeah, it's nice to see some of them doing well. You know, away from let's say the group now, isn't it? Joshua J Geezer.
What
they landed it in their day, didn't they?
What did you think of them? Did you like their music? You know, because I was a big fan of their music as well. You know, Little Mix.
You're frozen, geezer.
Oh, hang on. Okay. Okay, so we waiting for Michael to rejoin in a moment. Yeah, I think it's StreamYard at Brian CFC. I think it has its temperamental moments, you know, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, it's what happens from time to time. A bit annoying. Oh, bloody heck, man. Try and have a conversation and it bloody freezes. What are we doing here? Seriously. What's going on, people? But yeah, when it comes to music, you know, when I listen to music, right, I want to feel drawn into it. I want to feel, you know, really involved in it at the end of the day. Like something what gives me the wow factor. But these days, you know, I'm struggling to get into the wow factor these days. But obviously, you know, another artist I absolutely love is Sabrina Carpenter. You know, she's absolutely amazing. You know, wow, she is brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I mean, she is just, oh wow, brilliant, absolutely amazing. Oh, here we go. I think he's coming back in now. Yep. Well, there we go.
Yeah, what happened there, geezer? I mean, did we lose connection or something?
I mean, apparently the chat said I froze a bit as well, but
yeah, that's what I saw, geezer. Yeah, where we were up to now?
Yeah, the question I asked you, what did you think of Little Mix music? Because I was a big fan of them back in the day. I liked listening to a bit of Little Mix.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, geezer. I mean, there wasn't really that many that I watched, let's say, from that show, but yeah, they were quality. I mean, let's get that right. I mean, yeah, I mean, it is very, very rare when we have you know, a British group of that quality, in my opinion. I mean, and I mean, you know, let's say past, let's say, you know, female groups. I mean, there are always, let's say, you know, one or two that may not seem that well compared to the others, but yeah, you never had that. You never had that with them though. That was the difference, geezer, for me. Seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, they landed it, didn't they?
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, they're all doing well solo wise, and landing it. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what you got to do, isn't it, geezer? So, yeah, for me, absolute quality.
yeah,
So, yeah, I mean, let's get that right. So, yeah, yeah, I mean, we lost connection there, but yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, we got. So yeah, I mean, in terms of what's next, Geezer, I mean, let's hope that we will see albums, this year,
yeah,
solo albums, hopefully.
yeah.
How do you get your music, Joshua J? Do you download it? Let's say from what is it called? That
Spotify? Is that what you're thinking of? Spotify.
Spotify, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're thinking of. I mean, I use iTunes.
yeah.
I know a lot of people use that. I mean, I use iTunes. So what do you think on that, Geezer? People downloading music rather than let's say buying the hard copy, Geezer, because obviously that's changed as well, hasn't it?
Yeah,
About people buy their music and that.
it's a bit like with vinyls, like records players and that. For a while, they went a bit out of fashion, but now they seem to came back into moderation again. People seem to be buying vinyls again. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that in HMB. So yeah, I mean, it just shows that things don't go out of fashion in the end, no, Geezer. It doesn't matter how old they might be.
yeah,
They'll always find a way back.
yeah.
So, I mean, let's get it right.
It's a bit
So,
like, you remember the old VHS, before DVDs and that? Last year, I think a video company made a couple limited edition videotapes. So who knows? Maybe they may even make a comeback in the future.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it just shows anything's possible, my geezer.
yeah.
So, yeah. So, where would you stand on, let's say, today's music? I mean, how would you measure it up compared to, let's say, anything else that you've listened to prior, or let's say in the past? Let's say the tens and the zeros, and then the 90s, and you know what I mean.
Well, to me, Michael, right, music back then in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, that was when it was really in its prime. I felt well drilled in, well informed. But today's music, apart from like a couple of artists, say like Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter and that, it's like I struggle to get the wow factor these days with some sort of music. But artists I like in that, I still like listening to.
Yeah. I mean, I still listen to a couple Joshua J. I mean, I know let's say I've got more into, let's say, K-pop in recent years, but yeah, I do still listen to today's music. I mean, I'm a bit quiet on the pulse, what with me, having iTunes and all that. I mean, that's how I buy my music. I mean, I did try and use Spotify once, but I wasn't really that keen on it, geezer.
Yeah.
So, I went back to iTunes again. So,
Yeah.
would you buy, let's say, the hard copy, the actual CD? Do you still do that? Or do you, let's say, download, like a lot of people do nowadays?
To be honest, Michael, I don't really download any music I want to listen to. I just listen to it off of YouTube and that.
Oh, well, yeah, there's you. Yeah, there's so many options now, isn't there? Yeah, YouTube as well.
Yeah.
good one for pointing that out, Geezer. Yeah. But yeah, it's different, isn't it? I mean, you don't hear, let's say much R&B now. Would you say that's a fair case, that, Geezer?
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, because, let's say early 2000s and that, I mean, back then you had Beyonce, you had Destiny's Child, you had all them Geezer, didn't you? And yeah, and there was Alicia Keys as well. There was Rihanna was a little bit later, even though obviously Rihanna went more into pop. And then there was Neo as well. You know, Miss Independent and all that. And
but yeah, I agree with what Brian CFC says.
Yeah, well, that's when it was really prominent, and wasn't it, Geezer?
Yeah, here we go. Brian CFC just commented, YouTube music is good if you have the ad-free version, which I do. I have the YouTube Premium, so I
has my Geezer frozen again? Have you frozen?
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, that's correct, that. Yeah, YouTube Music is good if you had the ad-free version, yeah. I've got premiums, so...
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
as well.
mine's ad-free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it as well. It's very handy, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, and where do you stand on this, Joshua J. Geezer? Do you really think that Beyonce or Rihanna are similar at all? Would you say that, Geezer? But I mean, for me, they're very different.
100%, mate. I think they're very different. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shall we judge it on, let's say, albums or singles? Because if it comes to albums, I would say Beyonce for me.
Yeah.
But if you put a collections of singles together, let's say in Rihanna's case, it'd be a greatest hits album, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And people don't do them these days, greatest hits albums. They don't do them now.
No, they don't.
Don't seem to be a thing, do they?
No.
So that's yeah. I mean, if I judge it on, let's say, albums, I mean, Sasha Fierce, that's got me up there. The third album for me, the self-titled one as well, where you get the music videos as well. That's the top one as well.
Yeah.
For me, in terms of Rihanna, I would say Good Girl, Gone Bad, and Loud as well. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But for me, if I judge it, let's say overall, I mean, I would go Beyonce. I mean, even though they are different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, overall. Oh, yeah, I mean, Jay-Z is a legend. I know Minerals is not going to agree with that. I mean, he ain't going to agree with it. But facts are the facts. End of the day, he's a legend, whether, people like it or not. I mean, yeah, I know Minerals isn't a fan of Beyonce either, but you can't deny that, Beyonce has been one of the best in the last 30 odd years or so.
100%.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, let's say the only ones who you could put in that category, I mean, the only ones you've got to put there have got to be Madonna and Kylie Minogue. They're the only other two you can put in there.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously in my case, Joshua J. Geezer, I mean, Madonna, Kylie Minogue, I mean, I was listening to them ever since I could talk.
Yeah.
I mean, ever since I was little geezer. Jay-Z is good, but Eminem is clear. I don't mind Eminem. I don't mind him. His opinions on politics stink. But yeah, Eminem is good. I mean, he's had some good tracks over the years, hasn't he? I mean,
Yeah.
I think the last one that I think was successful that were, Kill Shot. I think that was the last successful one, in my opinion. I mean, and obviously that was due to that other geezer releasing a song about him, wasn't it? That Kill Shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he landed it on that one. But it hasn't been the same since, COVID. I mean, it's hard, isn't it, these days now?
Yeah.
You've got to do it, by the, within the industry now. I mean, there's no talent shows to rely on like there was in the past.
Talking of AirPods, I just bought some AirPods. I bought some online, so I can listen to music when I'm on public transport and that.
Oh, it's headphones for me.
Yeah.
AirPods, aren't they them little things that you stick in your ears, Joshua J. Geezer?
Yeah, that's right, mate.
I've seen people with them in. Of course, you can have like music on your phone now and these days, can't you?
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, it's headphones for me. And yeah, big up to Cornor Raids and everyone in the chat as well.
Yeah.
So I'll have a look at the chat. Whitney Houston, yeah.
Yeah, Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, God rest her soul, absolutely, as well. Yeah, it's been a freezing stream, this, hasn't it? Yeah, Georgia Smith, yeah, I've heard of her. Brian CFC has put in the chat there. Yeah, I've heard of Miguel. Brian CFC, yeah, I have.
But headphones, I got a big pair of headphones, so yeah, I use headphones.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, see, the chat is going off, Joshua J. Geezer.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan, yeah. Yeah, I've heard of them, yeah. Yeah, in those days, I mean, you could say what you want in rap. I mean, yeah, those were the days. Of course, music is censored now as well, like everything else. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? All this censoring, geezer. I mean, for me, what happened to saying what you want to say and what you think? I mean, we had that at one time, but yeah, it's these wrong guns. I mean, they're everywhere. They're in everything.
Yep. Here's my headphones. Like these are mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I use headphones, mate. Yeah, I bet you land the minerals with them headphones, geezer. Don't you?
Yeah. I like it if I say go to any like discos and that because I'm not really a fan of loud music, so
Oh,
it blocks
right. Yeah, I see.
it blocks
Yeah.
out a lot of noise. What I like about them, they block out the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great thing to have. Yeah,
But yeah,
Notorious Big, yeah.
there
Yeah,
are
of
so
course.
many bands these days where like I do like, say like Busted, McFly, Red Hot Chili Peppers, The
Uh,
Feeling. So many good bands around back in the day.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, there are so many good bands, but yeah, I mean, it's a yeah. Where do you stand on, let's say, rock, geezer? I mean, I won't. Or JVC. Yeah, I used to have JVC headphones.
Hello, Kai. Big up to you as well, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what would you say about rock these days? I mean, has it gone soft, geezer? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. I mean,
So,
for me, geezer, I don't class Coldplay in that.
no.
I mean, alternative, yeah. Rock, no. Sorry to anyone who listens to them in the chat.
I know. I'm not really a big fan of rock. It's one genre I now really got into, really.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It just depends, doesn't it? I mean, I'm usually into a bit in anything, geezer, but
yeah,
it depends on the person as well, and the artist and all that. It kind of depends, really.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there are some that I'm not a fan of. I mean, geezer. I mean, there's plenty I'm not a fan of, geezer. But yeah, I mean, if you want me to list some of them off, I mean, I will do, geezer.
I mean, Coldplay though, no way are they a rock band. To me, they're definitely not rock.
Alternative, maybe, but rock, no.
No,
I don't mind one or two of their songs, but I'm not, let's say, not really a fan of them. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that song that they had with, Rihanna years back. I didn't mind that one. But yeah, I'm not an overall fan of them. I'll be honest. So yeah, is there something for you, Joshy J, that you're not keen on, or let's say not a fan?
I mean, it's a bit difficult to say, really, but there are a couple, who are maybe not really a fan of. But when it comes to music, I'm not always a fan of them, but I still find their music quite good and that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, geezer, when I don't like something, I mean, oh yeah, I mean, I would not listen to it on any category, geezer. I really wouldn't. I mean, I think obviously Brian CFC will know one or two of that I'm not a fan of. I mean, he'll know.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you say, geezer? I mean, I know your favourites, geezer. I mean, Sabrina Carpenter, like damn it right. I mean, yeah, you're a major fan, aren't you, geezer?
Yeah, I am.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, where do you stand on the? I think I mentioned this a few weeks ago, Geezer. You know, Taylor Swift getting booed at that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What did you think about that, Geezer?
Oh, I don't know really. To me, it's just unnecessary. I feel there's no need to it.
Yeah. Do you think it's because, you know, well, she has a certain fan base, don't she, Geezer?
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's had some good songs over the years. I mean, would I say she's the best of today? I think it might be a bit of an over exaggeration, but I think she's done well.
Yeah.
But realistically, I mean, is she the best of? Let's say, is she the best of all time? Put it that way. For me, no.
No.
It's as simple as that. No. But yeah, I mean, I think even let's say best of today. I think that's stretching it.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, some people seem to be into it, don't they? But no, that's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's up to them. But there are going to be, you know, people who are not keen. But is what it is.
Yeah. It is what it is, mate.
Blank space. Oh, so that's Kai's favourite. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good ones. My favourite. You know what? I'll go with "Look at What You Made Me Do." I'll go with that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's good as well. And "Bad Blood." That's a good one
Yeah.
as well. There have been good songs. It's not like it's not like. But yeah, I mean, you know, if people are not King Geezer, you know, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, where do you stand on, let's say, you know, some of the other ones? You know, I know you're a fan of Dua Lipa and
Yeah.
Billie Eilish. I mean, let's get it right, Geezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we know quite a bit about her in the Chelsea fan base. I mean, Remedy. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the firm that is our supposed medical team. Obviously, Brian CFC will know about that. I mean, yeah, what do you think about some of them, Geezer?
Uh. Yeah. Well, you know, it's like they're okay, I guess, but you know, with Dua Lipa, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, you know, they're the ones I like, and everyone else really, I could just like give or take a little bit, really.
Yeah, yeah, but let's say out of the ones today, Geezer, who's going to be the ones who's going to reach the levels? You know, if you know what I mean. No, let's say the levels of a Madonna or a Kylie, or as someone put in the chat, Whitney Houston and all that.
Yeah,
So who's going to reach those levels like they did?
yeah, that's a good point. Actually, very good point. It's difficult to say because whoever it is, mate, they got one heck of a challenge to fulfill it. That's for sure. Let's get the narrative right.
Geezer?
Yeah.
Is that Geezer from?
No, I haven't frozen. The chat is saying it's you who's freezing, not me. It's the chat.
Am I freezing?
Yeah, you're the one who's freezing, not me.
Right, let's see if I can come back.
Yeah. Ah, bloody technology, man, sometimes. But yeah, it's like I feel whoever today comes along and wants to literally reach the top levels of like the artists from the past and that, they got one heck of a challenge, in my personal opinion. So, yeah, whoever steps up, good luck to them. But can I see them reaching the levels of a Madonna, the late great Whitney Houston, and that? No, I cannot. Uh, it's because I got guests on Downright Sorting. That's why it's black at the moment. And I'm waiting for Michael to come back in. He's having some connection issues at the moment. But it's like, can I see anybody matching what these artists did in the past? No, I cannot. Can they get close to them levels? Yes. But will they overtake it? No, absolutely not.
Hopefully, third time lucky, geezer.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah.
God, what has happened in this stream, geezer, tonight? God, where was that? Oh yeah, levels. That's what I meant. So yeah, out of today's geezer, who do you think is going to reach the levels?
It's just difficult to say, Michael. I could not tell you at all, mate. Who I think is going to reach the levels, because I think whoever it does it may get close to it, but not quite get to that level, if you know what I mean.
Geezer?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's the brown envelope matrix, geezer.
Oh, I'm sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Michael seems to be having connection issues, because literally I'm not freezing. It just seems to be Michael who is freezing. But yeah, when it comes to getting into listening to music these days, I've listened to so many songs and that, and some give me the wow factor, and some are thinking like, oh, I can't be asked to listen with this. I really cannot. I mean, oh, wow, absolutely unbelievable. But yeah, StreamYard is absolutely crazy sometimes. Sometimes when it works, it's good, but other times when it doesn't, it can get very, very annoying at times. But yeah, big up to every single one that you like and locks in this evening. Yes, I do, Rapid Diz. Good evening to you, by the way. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. But yeah, big up to every single one you like and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content and talk about non-football related stuff as well. Also, I have a football channel as well where I talk about loads of different football teams. That is in the description. And literally in the description as well, it's my F1 channel. Here
hey!
We go.
I don't know what's going on tonight, Joshy J. I think it's the brown envelope matrix, geezer.
But the chat is saying it's just you who's freezing, because I'm definitely not freezing. It seems working good at my end. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd sit in a different place. I mean, I was sat over there before, so I thought I might come here and see if that does work. But yeah, talking about levels, we're not.
Yeah.
Let's say out of today's, well, obviously Taylor Swift because of obviously the media and whatnot. The only other one I can see going the distance is going to be Ariana Grande, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I think only Ariana Grande, I think, will go the distance. And then,
Yeah.
and I bet, and probably in 10 years' time, Geezer, we're probably going to have a whole host of, another set of youngsters,
Yeah.
that'll be, wanting longevity. And
Yeah.
that you've got to blame it on the record labels, Geezer.
Yes.
I think record labels should stick with their artists, but
100%.
what
Yeah.
do you think of that, Geezer?
Yeah, I agree. They should definitely stick with their artists. Yeah, you're spot on about that. That's a really good point.
Yeah, I mean, because you've seen it in the past, Geezer. With someone who comes through the music industry, ones that are talented, and then they get let's say dropped by the label and all that. And for me, you've got to blame the record label for not promoting the acts. They don't promote them. And if you don't promote them, people are not going to know, are they? That's the thing.
Yeah, it's the thing, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we saw that in the past, Geezer, didn't we? With, Pixie Lott, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
Under a bigger record label, she still could have been up there today. But, British record labels, they don't stick with their acts long enough.
No, they don't.
And that's the problem. I mean, unless you, let's say, Ed Sheeran, no one will know who you are. And that's the thing. And you got to blame record labels for that at the end of the day. If you promote your acts, the longevity they'll have. And it's sad, Geezer.
I agree with that because obviously Pixie Lott as well. I used to be a huge fan of her music. I thought she was so talented and that she had the potential to go really far, but then she lost her record label, and then after that, she's pretty much finished.
Yeah, I mean that's the trouble with, let's say, British acts, isn't it? As well. I mean, you saw it in the past, didn't you? As well, Craig David. You remember him back in the day? He was another one. Yeah, Craig David. He was another one, and then he found another label and came back, didn't he? I mean, some have done it, and then it's when you lose your record label, and it's harder, Geezer, and then it gets harder, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I mean, in those days, Joshua J. Geezer, it's either, you're on the X Factor or no one had ever bloody heard of you.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I mean, in terms of that show, it's, Cowell was known for not standing by his acts.
Yeah.
Wasn't he as well? Unless there is its favourites. For example, otherwise, it won't fund. And obviously part of that was Sony Music, of course. Because that were, they were the whole thing. And well, you know what happened with that program, Geezer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it were about a music show, well, therefore, maybe that might have still been on. If it, they wanted the comedy acts, and how did that work out? That worked out well, didn't it? But I mean, The Voice, that never really has gone off the ground, Geezer, has it? I mean,
the only one you hear really usually on The Voice is Becky Hill, but apart from that, you don't really hear anyone else, do you? Who's been on The Voice?
Yeah, No, that's very true. Yeah, I mean, fair play that she's done well, Giza.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I mean, the fact that she could have been, you know, obviously from The Voice, she could have been tarred with that talent show brush, you know. I mean,
yeah,
you know, if you're connected to, let's say, talent shows, Giza, they might not take you on
yeah,
these days. But, you know, it can be done, but in the industry, it's about who you know as well, isn't it? I mean,
yeah,
if you have that connections, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Well, at least this stream's working this time, Geezer. I mean, oh
yeah.
my god! I mean, what has happened to that? I don't know if it's the brown envelope matrix trying to get to me, Geezer. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's wrong uns everywhere, Joshy lad.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll go have a look at some of the comments. I want to see what people are saying.
yeah, yeah. You can come, yeah.
Yeah, TLC, they were very good. I remember. Yeah, TLC and M Vogue back in the day. Yeah, yeah, Fats Rich Money Makers. I do remember. Yeah, there were some good songs in the Nazis when you put all them together. Yeah, Simon Cowell's just been trying to walk it in for so many years, and ludicrous display. Yeah, I fully agree with that. I mean, yeah, it's a mess, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, apart from a few good ones on that, I mean, I never really took that show seriously, and yeah, certainly not as a music show, that's for sure. Cardi B is becoming relevant. There was only 2 songs I ever heard of Kai. Yeah, I never really rated her, mate. Uh, uh, yeah, The Verve, Linkin Park. Yeah, yeah, Bring Me to Life. Yeah, Evanescence. Yeah, yeah, some good some good songs on here. Yeah, Say My Name, Destiny's Child. Yeah. Yeah, when you put all these songs in the chat, it just shows you how many good songs there actually was in the 90s as well. Yeah. What was Louis Walsh thinking sending the Pineapple Twins on that early? Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, as soon as it became a comedy show, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was in the mud. I mean, what are we doing here? The Masked Singer. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's actually a good show. That. Yeah, The Masked Singer. On the other hand, I like them currently. Yeah, that's a good. That's a good show. I do like that. But yeah, I do think there will be one down the line. I think there'll be like a new music talent show down the line. I just don't know what it'll be. But yeah, there'll be another one down the line, won't there? There normally is. You know, it's just not that you know, era for talent shows right now. So, you know, it has to be but I mean, when you put all those songs together, Rich Moneymakers, you know, in the 90s, it just shows you know, music was along way before talent shows. I mean, let's get that right. But yeah, I mean, people today, they might not know that, rich Moneymakers.
But yeah, like the Masked Singer as well. That's
Yeah,
quite a good program. You know, I don't mind
Yeah.
that actually.
yeah, yeah. I watch that sometimes. I mean, obviously it's on a Saturday, and obviously it depends if we're, you know, if we're in action or, or anything like that, geezer. And then, you know, I
Yeah,
might have to watch it on record. So, you
yeah,
know, on another day. But yeah, it's a good show that. I think that'll be on TV for quite some time, I reckon. I don't
yeah.
know
I
what the
reckon.
ratings are for it, but um
Yeah, I think that'd be on there for some time as well. To be honest, like because it seems quite successful to me and quite popular.
what do you think of Westlife? Uh I thought they were all right.
Yeah,
They were very good, weren't they?
yeah, they,
Especially uh, Shane Fallon and the other guy, Mark, is it? They were
yeah,
very good. They had great longevity, then, didn't they?
yeah,
West, I mean, great longevity.
yeah,
Yeah, of course, there were a lot around that period, weren't there? There was Westlife, there was JLS as well, there was The Wanted, and yeah, and then of course 1D, which everyone knows. Yeah, I mean there were a lot around that period, and yeah, everything was. That's when people were actually interested in music again. That was the thing. You
yeah,
know, music has its spells, doesn't it? You know, there's
yeah,
like a few years where I think not many people will listen to it, and then eventually there'll be some blow up, and then you know, people will start listening to music again. It has spells, doesn't it?
yeah.
I mean, I mean, would you say you have an era of, let's say, favorite music, Joshy J, or are you just like various with it? You know, because
I,
a lot of people have like eras, don't they, and all this stuff.
yeah, like literally, Michael. I gotta say, the music from the 90s and the early 2000s is probably my favorite era. You know, when Girls Aloud were around and that, the Sugar Babes as
Sugar
well.
Babes, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. That was a good period, and that was before talent shows, geezer. That
Yeah,
was way before talent shows started,
you're
and
spot
a
on.
lot of people don't realize that. You know,
Yeah,
yeah. A lot of people don't realize that music was long way before talent shows.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm glad I'm old enough to know that, you know, that music was around long back in the day before, you know, some talent show whatnot ever turned up. I mean, let's get it right. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, Simon Cowell, absolute wrong gun. He's a wrong gun geezer, you
yeah,
know, absolute wrong gun,
yeah.
you
I
know.
agree. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, look at what happened on, let's say, Britain's Got Talent. I mean, he always saw pound signs with Susan Boyle. I mean, let's get it right, geezer. I
yeah,
mean, we all know that. I mean, yeah, I mean, she done well for herself. I will say fair play and all that. But yeah, I mean, Cowell. He's only there when the money rolls in.
Yeah.
He's only there when the money rolls in, geezer.
Spot on.
I mean, as soon as the money stops, and then he'll cut them off.
Yep.
I mean, let's not forget he did that with Leona Lewis.
Yeah.
Cut her off, didn't he?
Yeah, he
as soon
did.
as she wasn't making money anymore, like that.
Yeah.
Geezer. And then as soon as you don't have that supply line anymore, it's harder to be in the industry, isn't it? And other record labels are not going to go for talent show acts. That's the thing as well. So, yeah, back to that question. Who was it from? The Westlife question.
Yeah.
I just try to find who it is. It's Cornell Reigns.
Yeah.
Westlife had good longevity. I think I preferred Boyzone slightly. But yeah, Westlife were very good as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not really a Boyzone Westlife type group in the current music industry right now. So yeah, that's the tough thing about the music industry currently, isn't it? Don't seem to be. I don't think the current music industry is into groups. I think they're more into solo acts at the moment, which it's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll just have a look at see what people are saying. Yeah, he's 17 as well. Yeah, Susan Boyle. I mean, yeah, fair play, but yeah, Cavill only saw the pound notes. I mean, yeah, I mean he's no different to people who are in this industry for money.
Yeah.
So what would you say about the music industry currently, Geezer? Where would you put it? Compared to anything you've ever listened to, where would you put it currently?
Currently, I would say it's okay, but not fantastic. Nothing like it was in like the 90s and the early 2000s and that. And I liked a bit of 80s music as well. That was when music was really in its prime. Apart from like, say, Sabrina Carpenter, Dua Lipa, Billie Eilish, and all that. Ed Sheeran, I say they're very good artists these days, but apart from that, I have to say at times it's quite poor, I think.
Yeah, because in the past, you always had at least there was always plenty out there, wasn't there? I mean, there was even Latin music as well, Geezer. I mean, there was Jennifer Lopez, Shakira as well, Enrique Iglesias as well. There was plenty of other genres out there as well. And yet, where are the other genres currently?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's all right, but I do think something's missing at this moment.
Yeah,
Geezer. I mean, I would like to see other genres in there, but in the past, you had it all, didn't you? I mean, you had pop, you had R&B, you had the Latin as well. There was hip hop. I mean, there was a lot of people back then that was landing it, but now, I mean, major work to do.
Oh yeah, Connor
Charlie
Reigns.
XCX.
Yeah, I like her as well, Charlie XCX. She's another one who I absolutely long, back in the day. Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah. Doesn't she live in the US now? Or
Yeah,
something. She's done
yeah,
well in the US, hasn't she? So yeah, I mean she's landing it. I mean, yeah, I mean some artists, they need that second album or the third album to land it.
yeah,
And yet you have some that land it with their first album and second, and then there's usually the downward slope after that.
yeah,
I mean that's difficult when you lose that and then you don't tend to get it back. And it's kind of hard, isn't it, geezer?
yeah,
But you got to obviously you got to think on who's going to be around. Let's say the next 20 years.
yeah,
That is longevity. Now that's longevity.
yeah,
If he could be around for the next 20, 25 years, and then you are probably in the history books, I always say.
yeah,
But and that's not no easy feat. What with music changing all the time. I mean, streaming is the dominating thing now. Do they cover streaming over sales in the UK charts these days? 'Cause
I
it's all
think,
about streaming now, isn't it?
yeah,
Mm. Yeah, as I saw that back in the mid-10s where, yeah, Drake were what was it called? One Dance or something? And it was
yeah,
number one for like 5 fucking months or something or other. I mean,
yeah,
that was mad. That was ridiculous. I mean, the song was all right, but come on. I mean, back in the day, he did better. He did better
yeah,
than that. But
100%.
and he's completely fallen off. But
Yeah,
that's a good example of overworking someone. That's a good
yeah.
example.
Oh, big up to you, Black Panther, as well. Good to see you in here as well. Gosh, we got some real OGs in here tonight. Like,
Yeah,
literally, these
yeah, I've
people,
heard Tyler the Creator.
yeah, they've
Yeah.
been subscribed to me for about, what, over 10 years now. They were subbed to me on my Harry Kirst YouTube channel. They were Connor Reigns and
Oh,
Black Panther.
big up to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're a YouTube veteran, aren't you, Geezer? I mean, I'm only just starting out. For me, I am still learning,
yeah,
but I think I've got better as time has gone on. I mean, I'm not going to lie, Joshy J. Geezer, when I did the early streams, I was so nervous.
yeah,
I had no idea of how it was going to go. I didn't know if people were going to like the channel or hate the channel. But, I fully appreciate everyone, for supporting me the way they have. And I didn't think I would have, that lot of love within the YouTube community. I mean, it's mad, geezer,
yeah. It's like
you
you're
know.
doing for yourself. You're on
But so yeah,
219.
a bit of
Yeah,
advice in a sense.
yeah. But yeah, you're on
Oh,
219 subscribers now, so yeah, you're doing quite well for yourself.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, can you hear me, geezer?
Yeah,
Don't say it's going to go off again.
I can hear you.
Geezer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were there. I just thought you'd frozen. But yeah, when you started YouTube, Joshy J, were
Yeah.
you nervous in any way at all?
Yeah, a little bit, but it soon went away. You know, the nerves soon went away. And since you started your YouTube channel, you know, you definitely got more confident. That's why you're on 219 subscribers now.
Yeah, I think it helps as well knowing, you know, within the chat, it tends to be, you know, my regulars that are in there as well. I think
Yeah,
it's easier because, you know, I've grown to know all of them now, whether, you know, whether it's Chelsea Empire or Top Bins or Brian CFC, who's in the chat. And of course, of course, Rich Moneymakers, who's been by plenty of times as well. I find it easier knowing it's the familiar ones that come by to my stream, and I think that's easier for me. I mean,
yeah,
I do get, let's say, wary, you know, when it's a new subscriber, obviously, because you know, I don't know them that well, and then, you know, when they're on enough times, and you know, I get to know them, don't I? Is
yeah.
that how you felt, you know, when you started getting subscribers?
Yes, exactly. 100%. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'm
I'm
just
still.
having a look at some of the chat there. Uh, yeah, Mariah Carey spent 16 weeks at number one. Yeah, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I will always love you. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, 14 weeks. Yeah, but that was those were the days when people were buying singles and you know, and albums. You know, originally, I mean, there was no streaming back then, so yeah, I mean, people were downloading it like mad in. You know, that's the thing about the 90s and the noughties, isn't it, Geezer? You know,
Yeah.
you had to buy it in store. That's what I used to love
Yeah.
about music, Geezer. You
Yeah.
know, whether it's HMV or, I mean, they used to do it in supermarkets a little bit, but it depends who it is and that. But those were the days, weren't they? You know,
Yeah.
where you got the single and the album and you had it in your hand. That was the difference back then. You had it in your hand.
Yeah.
You know, as it would have been for your parents, Joshua J. Geezer, and your grandparents. I mean, that's how it would have been for them.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day.
Yeah.
Do you think we've lost that a bit? You know what, with all this downloading and streaming and YouTube and all these platforms.
Yes.
Do you think we've lost that a bit?
I do. Yes. Absolutely, I do. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's lost a bit of its shine, a bit of its magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
what do you make out of all these complaints about Sabrina Carpenter, the outfit she was wearing at they sort of like BAFTA awards or music awards things? So many people were complaining, and it's just like, just fucking get on with it, yeah. Stop complaining.
Yeah, I don't see any real issue with it. I mean, many have done it before.
Yeah,
I don't see the problem. I mean, others have done it in the past. I mean, even even Ariana Grande's done that. I mean, she did that at the beginning of her career, if anything. I mean, Miley Cyrus has done it as well. And even back at day, even Madonna at the beginning as well. Madonna did it as well.
Yeah.
And there would be many back in the day that would have done it. Look, it's just costumes, isn't it? End of the day. I mean, I don't know what people are mourning about, geezer.
Yeah.
I mean, these have been the same people that mourn about hip hop and rap. You know. I mean, I've always seen this argument, you know, where people say hip hop and rap, it's not real music, or it's not singing. I mean, look, there's always been these arguments, and these are from, let's say, you know, the stiff shirts, isn't it? I mean,
yeah,
these are big from people like Piers Morgan, Joshua J. Geezer. He does this.
Yeah.
The likes of Piers Morgan. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't. Is it him who's saying this? Who said it, Geezer? I know he's done things like this. Is it him?
I think so, and also a few others as well. But yeah, all these people have been complaining to Ofcom about it. It's like, haven't you got anything better to do? Seriously.
Yeah, well, Piers Morgan doesn't like women in music in general, so anything he says doesn't surprise me. Look,
yeah,
I agree with him on one or two things on let's say, other subjects, but yeah, he's talking out of his ass on that front. I mean, I do agree with him about Eurovision to an extent. I mean, that's poor, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest.
That is so fixed.
Yeah, I mean, Eurovision's gone, geezer. I mean, yeah, for me, there hasn't been a good song since, the winning song since 2013. I think it was Denmark. I mean, I did like that song, but that trouble is that was, 11 years ago. And yeah, Eurovision now, it's just a bloody Ukraine fest, isn't it? Pray for Ukraine, save Ukraine, and all this other whatnot. Not here for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be about music, about not about what's happened to the bloody countries.
Yeah.
I mean, it's political, isn't it, guys, on that front. So yeah, it does surprise me. But yeah, people need to get over that. Seriously, Joshua J. Geezer.
Yeah.
I mean, I've listened to music as long as I can talk. I mean, a lot of people have worn controversial things before, and no one says anything then. So I don't see the difference. So yeah, I mean, they'll moan about anything, geezer. So I wouldn't worry about it.
No, I'm not, because I heard Charlie XCX's outfit was much worse than Sabrina Carpenter's. It's like no one's talking about that. It's just they're talking about Sabrina Carpenter. It's like, why are they jealous or something? Because she's produced a lot of music recently. It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I mean, these people they've been doing it for 40 odd years, mourning Joshua J. Geezer. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't bothered about when rock stars used to take drugs back in the day. No one was bothered about that stuff like that.
Yeah.
What about what rappers using them words they're using them songs? I mean, people don't pick that apart. You know, all the lyrics that are in them tracks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I listen to rap, but we know what is said in them songs. Geezer, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, talking about like other girl bands and that. Were you a fan of the Pussycat Dolls, like Girls Aloud and the Pussycat Dolls? Because I quite liked them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You mean Nicole Scherzinger? Yeah. I mean, yeah, and of course, she used to work with Lewis Hamilton, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Let's get that right. Yeah. But yeah, that was a good era of music, wasn't it, Geezer? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, even when the talent shows was sort of around, or majority of the time, you had a lot of music. There were a lot of music stars that were landing it, Geezer.
Yeah.
I hope we do get that kind of era one day, but whether we'll get that is another matter. What with all this censorship that you see these days, I mean, there was a time you used to say what you think, and you would be applauded for it. But now, people scream, moan. I mean, we're meant to be adults.
Yeah.
And we're meant to be grown-ups. Well, yeah, that's the one, Rich Moneymakers, yeah. That was the last song that I liked from that. Well, used to be a competition, but now it's a political, woke fest.
Yeah.
Now. So, yeah, the one the year before, Euphoria, that were good as well. Yeah. It's a shame that changed. But Eurovision, that's it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, what would you say, Geezer? I mean, yeah, the Pussycat Dolls were good, but yeah, I mean, it was all about Nicole Scherzinger, though. I think she sung a majority of them songs, though, didn't she?
Yeah.
As well. It would have been interesting if they'll, let some of the others, have a part as well, and then you could say that's a question upon the group itself, or maybe it's the management who wanted, Nicole Scherzinger to do the majority of the songs, and I mean, for me, a group is more where others are all singing as well. But I mean, that's how I see it. But yeah, they were good in their own way as well, Geezer. And yeah, I mean, she has some decent solo stuff as well.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, I mean, another one who probably should have done more. But I mean, you would think you get that kind of help, the parachutes of, let's say, Factor. Or, I mean, as I used to call it later on, Fix Factor. I mean, that's what I used to call it, Geezer.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is in terms of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, Geezer, I didn't mind, was it the year when Rita Ora was on it?
Yes.
That's an all right year. And then, yeah, it fell apart again, bringing back all them bloody old ones. I mean, what were they doing, Geezer?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you signed your own death warrant when you bring back the bloody old ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, he made his money. That's the trouble. And you know what I've always said about that show, Geezer? I mean, people think Carol is the brainchild, but I think he had someone working above him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can you see Simon Cowell picking them acts?
No.
I don't think he's that fan of music that much.
No chance.
I really don't. At the end of the day, he was an AR man. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a music fan. Maybe he listens to some here and there, but I don't think he's a huge fan of music and what have you.
Yeah.
If you want someone who's in that position, you would want it to be someone who's a singer or someone who's in the industry. For me, you know, it was for the money, and that's what ITV thrived on, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's a bit like with Girls Aloud, right? Obviously, Nadine was the lead singer, but the others had an opportunity to sing as well. You know, like Cheryl, she had an opportunity to sing. Sarah Harding, rest in peace to her now, but Nicole Roberts, well, you know, they all had opportunities to sing, but like, I think Nadine back in the day was my favourite in the Girls Aloud.
Did she have some deal with Tesco or something, Geezer? I mean, I did hear that. But
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think the thing is, Geezer, I mean, yeah, she should have been signed to a proper record label, and then if she had done that, maybe she would have done all right. But yeah, in those days, Geezer, I mean, if you ended up on, let's say, X Factor and Strictly Come Dancing or whatever, you know, you get your music out there, don't you?
Yeah.
And there was always, you know, there was like chat shows in there as well. There was Jonathan Ross, there was Graham Norton, there was Alan Carr as well. You know, there was options back then. But now it is a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Now it's a bit difficult. I mean, if you go on, I think if you go on them morning shows, I mean, that was a thing as well. But yeah, I mean, I would never watch any of those morning shows now, Geezer. I mean,
no.
Yeah, I mean, everything's censored now, isn't it? I mean,
yeah,
it's not how the world should be for me, Geezer. But yeah, I get your point. Yeah, I mean, was Nadine the best singer in the group? Yeah, I'll agree. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Geezer. I did, enjoy, the music that Cheryl had. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was 40 songs.
She did some good tunes. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's not always about having the strongest voice in the music industry. It really isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have right tunes, you know, you can land it. I always said.
Yeah, I agree. 100% agree with you. But yeah, anyway, shout your channel out. What have you got coming up, man?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course, at the weekend, we've got the Chinese Grand Prix. And I found out today that we will be having a sprint race. Obviously, shout out to Daniel Knights 14 there. So, yeah, we've got qualifying, we've got sprint race, and then we'll have the main race on Sunday. And hopefully you're going to come along, after the race, Geezer. Hopefully. I mean, it depends on what you're doing. But, yeah, it was great having you on that stream, on Sunday. And then, of course, it is the WSL, where, Chelsea's women are playing. We're playing Man City again.
Yeah.
In the league this time. Let's hope do better than that. Let's hope we do better in that game. But yeah, Geezer. That is what I've got, coming up at the moment. Are you doing the Brazil game?
Yeah, on my football channel, yes.
Yes, so yeah, I'll be there for that, geezer. And yeah, you know, we gotta keep landing it, and you know, keep listening to the tunes. You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely, yeah.
you know, music will always be here, geezer.
It will be, yeah, I agree.
It never goes anywhere. And there's always one saying that what my grandma always had, Joshua J. Geezer.
Yeah,
Music makes the world go round.
yes.
And that's what I'm going to leave it on, Geezer.
Anyway, make sure you're subscribing to Michael.ChelseaFC. Link is in the title. I will be back on my F1 channel tomorrow with a preview for the Chinese Grand Prix. And obviously, I'll be back on here again tomorrow, probably doing another stream or a regular upload, but we'll wait and see. Anyway, thank you all so much for your kind comments tonight. It's been really good. But anyway, we're out of here. Laters, people. Thanks for coming on again, Michael.